Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel. Welcome back to 7 Bond and 7 Day Bond's quest to becoming a Slayer Master. So, in the previous episode, we unlocked ancient spells for the first time on this account, and it was a pretty big milestone really because we don't generally quest much on this account. However, in this episode, we're going to delve into some more quests with our main target getting to the Temple of Celestine, and then also trying to see if we can jump in, do a little bit of training, make a little bit of money, and see how much we can progress this account, both in GP and also quests by the end of the episode. I want to say a massive thank you for the support on the previous episode. It did so well, so thank you guys for that as well, and it's really nice to see that the 7 Day Bond content is going down really well. Now, in regards to 7 Day Bond and future series, I have put a post on the community tab about whether you want me to do the next sort of step in 7 Day Bond's journey or start a brand new account for the 2026 roadmap. So go and check that out. I'll make sure to put a comment as well with a link to it as well. But if you are enjoying the videos, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, please like the video, and without further ado, let's go and jump into it and see what we can do in this episode. So here we go with the final one of the cleaning the artifacts. This is a really easy way to go and get 50 kudos points. Basically, to do the Temple of Celestine quest and have access to the curses, I need to get some kudos. I need 125, but because we've just done this, that's an easy 50 kudos we've gained. We've also gained 10 from speaking to the quest guy on the floor above. And we need to do a couple of quest lines, which will give us some more kudos in general. Now, the good thing is that one of those are going to be for quest requirements. We need to go and do the Defender of Varrock. That's got quite a lot of quests linked to it. And there's also a list of some other quests to get there as well. So I'm not too worried about that. It was just worthwhile just getting started on it and making some moves towards it. It only took me really like 15-20 minutes just to do it again. YouTube videos go up and you just sort of go back and forward. But that's a nice another little thing ticked off. What I'm actually going to start to do now, I think I'm going to do the Shield of Arav and work my way sort of through that. If we can get to like Defender of Varrock and whatever, then yes, that's a decent bonus. What I was realising as well is that obviously with these quests we're going to be doing, we're going to be getting a lot more treasure hunt keys. There's only about 3-4 days left till treasure hunt keys are removed from sale anyway. I'm not sure if you'll still get them from quests. So may as well try and hammer out as many as possible. And yeah, I'm just going to keep going. So we're going to go do Shield of Arav, try and get that storyline. I don't know if I need to have someone do it with me, but we'll soon find out anyway. And there we go, nice quick one. Shield of Arav is done. Now Shield of Arav gives me Defender of Varrock, also gives me Heroes and then eventually Legends as well. So yeah, maybe we sort of explore this quest line and get all this quest done, just so it's nice and easy. Heroes and Legends don't really need it for Slayer. But I think for that RD Cape, just to do an AFK in terms of thieving, really worthwhile doing so. Yeah, 75 quest points mean we can visit May. And yeah, I was kind of realizing like just how like many quests I don't have. I was looking at like requirements and stuff. I still not done like Dragon Slayer. So maybe it's time to just start chipping away at a lot of these quests and just get them done. Once they're done, at least with a quest, it's done forever. So that is always a nice bonus, but I guess we're going to go on to the next one, and we'll come back when it's time to go for the next quest. So, quest number 3 about to be finished. It might be an easy quest, it might have just been a nice sword, but that is 3 quests done today. So, what I'm going to aim for today is to go and get all the quests for Defender of Varrock, and then get Defender of Varrock done, which is going to work me towards the Temple of Celestine and the ability to go and use those prayers. So the next one I need to go and do is What Lies Below. After What Lies Below, I think I can then do the Defender of Varrock. I think I have everything which I need. And then once we've got Defender of Varrock, that's when we can kind of move to Temple of Celestine, which will then give me access to the prayers. In a bit of downtime as well, I can also start chipping away at prayer levels, because that will also be worthwhile to go for as well. Now, after doing the Defender of Varrock, I have looked at the next quest, which is actually the Curse for Rav. This has got a much steeper level of quest, so things I'll need to be doing is the Tell of Muspur, Missing My Mummy, the Golem. I'll also need to do Temple of Ikov, full completion of Missing My Mummy, which I can't remember what that is, and then also Garden of Tranquility, Creature of Fenken Strain as well. So this is the thing which kind of annoys me with quests, and again, this will hopefully be my only quest rant, is that to do one, it means it has the knock-on effect of all the other ones you gotta do. But again, we'll crack through them. So what I'm probably going to do, just to save you guys having to see me do this every single time, I'm just going to tell you guys, now we're going to go and finish this sort of segment. It's 76 quest points. We'll come back next time, we're going to update on the quest, and I'll show you guys how many quest points we've done since, because I'm just going to have to smash out some of these early levels and these early level quests, and there's no point sort of dragging you guys and spamming it for it and making the video a little bit longer. or updates in segments rather than just quests anyway. But yeah, 6 treasure hunter keys so far. Let's see how many we can rattle it up to, and then we might even like keep the stack of treasure hunter keys and do a little bit of a video afterwards, see how much we can get from the quest. But gonna wrap up this part, and then we'll report back a little bit later on with how many we have got done. Okay, so that is the Defender of Varrock done. So because of the requirements for the Curse of a Rav, I'm going to have to go off and do some other quests again, lesser level quests and stuff. It's just basically getting them done just so we can go and move forward. But that actually wasn't too bad of a quest, and that's going to be 4 quests done today, which really happy with actually. It wasn't that bad. And we've unlocked some pretty big things, but what I'm going to go and do in my AFK time and my downtime for today is just chip away other quests. Because again, being able to wrap up these treasure hunter keys are going to really help in the long term anyway. So I'm going to go and do that, maybe have a little bit of a clean out on the bank, and then what we'll do tomorrow is go and do a couple more quests, maybe complete the Temple of Celestine line, and then we'll also buy our armors ready to start doing a little bit of Slayer, because especially with some of the bigger storylines, maybe we do a little bit of Slayer just in between just to get started, but yeah, we've made some progress. I have said for so long now that we're going to go and do some quests, and we've knocked a couple out today. Not the biggest ones, but we're starting to chip away and going towards some bigger goals going forward. But hopefully tomorrow we'll be en route, ready to go and do the Curse for Rav. Once Curse for Rav is done, then we can go and do the Temple of Celestine. So, good morning, everyone. As you can see by the Grand Exchange, we have had some offers fill overnight. And we have also started to sell a couple of the decorated hunter urns. They didn't go for the price I wanted them to. Again, I was really trying to hope that they go between 40, 60k, but 25k for an urn really actually isn't bad. I've probably made something like well over like 15 to 18 mil per hour by making this 2.5k. And I do think there might still be certain urns which are really high in price, which I could go and do at some point. I know that divination, when I did the video a day or two ago, was really good. So I'm just going to check that. But I can't moan really about the free cash we've got. We got the first 1,000 from the first set of hunter urns we've sold. And then when that one have gone as well, it'll be really good cash. So we managed to make 63 mil from those selling at 48k, and we'll make another 50ish mil. So from hunter urns, we'll probably have made 100 mil profit, which just goes to whack on to the extra profit we've already made from this bond. We are flying in terms of the cash stack. We're nearly at 1.5 bill, and I mentioned this yesterday that in terms of where we need to be to actually like get premium membership is only just under 2 bill, which maybe that becomes after the first sort of week or two slaying. Really interested to see what we can do with it. Now, I have invested some money because I thought it was pointless me running around with a massive cash stack. So I have bought 30,000 of Hydrix and Onyx bolts. And what I probably might do now is just throw in another offer just so I can keep rotating through them as well, because we've actually got the cash to do this, especially with the Ascension ones actually. So we'll put another offer in to buy some more Ascension bolts basically, and then we're just going to keep fletching and just see what we can do in terms of this cash. Fletching though, I think is going to be an activity while I've got my laptop at night, and just to do stuff like on the side and quite chill. I don't really think it's going to be the target of anything today. But bones are bought as well, which means I do need to start doing some prayer at some point as well, which is also very nice. So the bones are going to go in the Grand Exchange, so the other items. What I'm going to go and do now is actually go and record quite a few videos for today. Today is going to be a big recording day on the main account, so this account can just be sort of kept to the side and just kind of like just ticking away doing what it normally does. So what I'm probably going to do is probably finish off 99 fire making. And then once fire making's done, probably go and just finish some woodcutting then, and then that's all the skills actually done. And then we can just focus on Slayer. One thing I did find, which is a bit of a problem actually, is the Temple of Celestine. I do need 75 Slayer to be able to do it, so maybe we go and do a little stint of Slayer to level 75, and then we go and do the whole, like, that kind of quest arc, cape arc, and stuff like that. I also need to do the Elder Kiln for the Fight Kiln as well, so that's another quest onto the list. But we're doing alright actually. We were only about 4 or 5 quests off being able to do Temple of Celestine. So that's going to be today's goal really. It's going to do Temple of Celestine. And then any sort of downtime is just to maximise it by doing a little bit of AFK fire making or woodcutting or whatever we decide to do anyway. However, that is going to be the plan for today. I won't talk for too long because we have stuff to do. I'm just going to quickly go and do my daily challenges. I've got woodcutting, runes, and then dungeoneering. Dungeoneering I'll use the skip for. I always use the skip for because again it's just out of my way. So at least with the runecrafting one, I can just go to any of the runecrafting altars and just do it really, really quick. So we're going to go to, I imagine, yeah, let's go nature. It's just easier. But one of the real good things about doing all these quests is that we're stacking up keys. I'll show you guys how many keys we've got once we finish all the daily challenges. But we're upwards of about 20 keys at the minute, and I still have quite a lot of really easy quests. So this might actually be the time just to dial in, just to get them done, and just to keep moving in terms of that as well. Like, treasure hunts are going in 9 days, and once it kind of leaves, you don't really get that kind of reward for quests again. So I may as well like do it. It's a good time to do it, although, as you can imagine, always cutting it fine, always cutting it to the last minute. But yeah, yesterday doing Desert Treasure was pretty massive. We did the Golem as well, and then we also did the Defender of Varrock. So those were some quests we did last night. We are actually up to 80 quest points as well, which is actually pretty nice. We did something like 10 quest points yesterday, which is decent. I just wish they had the, like, I wish you could filter by difficulty, and then at least that way, like, you know, like, what you could do. I suppose all the free-to-play quests will be nice and quick to go and hammer through as well, but we'll see. Right, so that is done. If we go and use a skip on the Dungeoneering one as well, that is going to be another one done. Hand them all in, and there's going to be some more rewards there. Death Touch start tomorrow as well, which will be very nice. Skip also, which is always very good. So in terms of keys, what we're currently sat on, 19, which, yeah, really, really nice with that. And we'll do some more quests today so we can just keep racking them up basically as well. So maybe we end the day on like 30 keys and we can do like a little video on that. But anyway, I'm going to go hop over to World 84. It's time to go and record some videos. I'm going to go and basically get 99 fire making. So we'll come back when it's time to get 99. And then once we're 99, I'll decide what we're doing, but I imagine we're going to do something like woodcutting, finish woodcutting off, and then we'll do some quests a little bit later on. So there we go, Tale of the Musper is done as well. This is another one for the Curse for Rav. Just need to do the Temple of Ikov, missing my mummy, but also I need to go and do the Garden of Tranquility and Creature of Frankenstein as well, which, yeah, you know, it just means we're just going to get some more quest points, which isn't too bad at all. But definitely chipping away at it. After we get to Curse for Rav, that is pretty much the road clear event to go and get the Curse Prayers as well. The Curse Prayers don't have as much depth into like requirements as what I thought they did. The Temple of Senescene is basically it. I suppose the stuff after it does require a little bit more. It actually isn't too bad. Now, today is the last day of the promo for the wrapping paper. So what I'm going to go and do now, because I don't know how many more quests I'm going to do to finish the day off. I think I'm pretty much where I need to be. We're just going to go and do the daily challenges and stuff like that. And then we'll go and open up all of our keys just in case we get something good. But again, I want to go and hand in all my wrapping paper and then we can see what kind of loot we got. Obviously, got loads of stats from it as well. Got a couple of drops as well, which weren't too bad actually. Again, we're wrapping off a very good promo for this year as well. Not sure if we're going to get it next year, but in terms of what we did this year, I'm very happy with the progress we've made. So the Onyx Bolts from yesterday, I'm not sure how much I showed of this. I bought 30,000 Onyx Bolts and 60,000 Hydrix. I managed to make 17,000 more Hydrix bolts than I originally bought. So these plus the decorated hunter rounds, which we're trying to sell at like 20-ish K, these should hopefully bring me over the 1 bill mark, which we have not been over the 1 bill mark in terms of pure cash for the longest time. So yeah, we are making some real big progress while doing quests as well. Not really done too much in terms of today, like playing wise, because I've just been trying to catch up on stuff. We now actually have a Patreon and also a YouTube members page, which is really nice. I've probably put that off now for probably about 6 months. So we've finally done it and we've finally actioned it, which is always good. Sometimes you just need to take that step forward and do it. And a little bit of streaming prep has been done today. I've just realized as well, like, I don't need it to be spectacular. A lot of the RS streams I find just literally just have the game as the main screen, no real like mad overlays, which is always a nice bonus to be fair. Okay, so the good thing is that doing those daily challenges, we have 15 keys, and we're 15 keys off getting a Santa's Christmas present, which I think is the good place to go and finish it and round this off. So what we're going to be doing is putting all our bonus XP into prayer, and then we're putting some of the XP lamps into woodcutting as well, hopefully not too far to where we get 99. But the double XP we've got left in woodcutting should hopefully get us to level 100, and then we can do things like Eternal Magical Logs for our AFK time. But one thing I've noticed from this promo, and again, let me know if you guys have experienced anything different, the lack of purples has been pretty massive. Like, I can't remember the last time I've seen many purple rolls. We get 8 extra keys. Do we take the 8 keys or do we do that? We're going to do the 8 keys because it's going to give us the ability to go and get some more wrapping paper, but then also maybe a chance to get a re-roll it something better. Protein power-ups, some more wrapping paper. We're going to get some more lamps. Yellow prizes. There we go. The Santa's present is just there, and we can actually finish on that. And we're also going to go and hand in all our wrapping paper as well. That's something else I need to do, because once this is finished, we'll have that finished. There is the purple present, 10,000 wrapping paper. I can't really moan that. It's better than a lamp and a star, so that's not too bad. We're really on a rampage for some wrapping paper to finish off. 2 more purple presents, and we're going to get 2 giant prismatic lamps. That actually might be 99 woodcutting. Yep, there we go. So 99 woodcutting from the promo. And then finally, to finish off, a orange present, which is going to give us some dummies, which will convert for oddments. So first things first, we're going to get level 99 woodcutting. Kind of wanted to do it from actual training, but I suppose we'll take the lamps from this. Then we're going to go over to the Christmas village, and we're going to go and hand in all of the wrapping paper. And then this will be the end of all the Christmas stuff. So it feels like it's gone on forever, but 44,000 wrapping paper, we're going to exchange it to Noel. We are going to get nothing else. Now, what I can do really, really quickly is with the auto redeem settings, I'm going to put the lamps onto fire making, because we're 40k XP off 99 fire making. So that will also finish that off. But more importantly as well, that will finish off all of our skills which aren't combat related. So the only skills we've got left now are things relating to prayer, combat, and slayer. So hopefully we'll be able to go and wrap that up as well. But there are 2 99s we've done, fire making and woodcutting. The last 2 to get to those levels, so they are now ticked off and completed. And then really everything left is going to be based on prayer. So in terms of the lamps and stuff and the stars, I'm going to throw it on prayer with the option of it's going to give me the ability to basically save some cash. So I'm going to throw both of these onto prayer, and then we'll rack through all of these and we'll let you know. So because this isn't a present looting video, we may as well go and open for Santa's present nice and early. We are going to get from that a black gift wrap longsword token. I think that is actually probably one of the worst ones we could have got. We might throw it on the Grand Exchange and see what we get for it. Maybe we'll do a 1 GP roulette. But I'm going to open the rest of the presents, throw on all the stuff onto the prayer skill, and then after that, pretty much see what we're going to do for the rest of today. Now, I don't have any potions stocked up to go and do that. I might just go and do some quests on the laptop to one side and just see what we can do in terms of some progress. But yeah, 299s. I'll get some prayer levels, no doubt, from all these lamps, and I'll report back tomorrow what we decide to do tonight for our AFK time, for our downtime, and then move on from there. Right, so here we go. This is going to be missing my mummy completed. Only to 75%. I need to do the creature of Frankenstein to be able to get the ring of Karos, which then means I can go and do 100%, because you do need 100% of the mummy to be restored to do the curse of Rav. But there's another one done. I've done Temple of Ikov as well today. So we are on a nice little roll to get started, but that's a pretty nice one done actually, and just means we're getting a little bit closer to having what we need in terms of being able to do the curse for Rav. Now I only need to do the Frankenstein and then the Garden of Tranquility. I'll probably see that to the end rather than just start it. And yeah, we're making some real good progress. One I want to do today as well is going to be the Fairy Tale Part 1. Just because I think eventually fairy rings are going to be quite an important thing. So I just need to do Nature Spirit and then the fairy rings. But we are definitely moving anyway, so that is really nice. I'll look for alphabetical, that's it. So Curse for Rav is where we want to go to next. So we need to restore the mummy, so we're at 88%. Once we've done the 2 things left, we can do that. And what's locked behind that, even though it doesn't show it, it's the Ring of Karos and then also the Garden of Tranquility as well, which is what's keeping us back for that. And then after that, the Temple of Cenacine is going to be the next quest we do, but I think I'm going to hit into a bit of a problem where I need 125 kudos. I also need to do Devious Minds as well, which is also going to be a slight problem really. Wild to think that this quest came out in 2009. The fact it's nearly 17 years old is criminal, actually. It really, really is. I'm going to do Creature of Frankenstein, and then do Garden of Tranquility, and then I'll go and complete the mummy. And then I think it would just be to do the Curse for Rav. May as well knock the Curse for Rav out. And then I'll work on these requirements afterwards. Devious Minds isn't too long. I need to do Recruitment Drive and Devious Minds. It's for kudos, but there is a quest storyline of like making, meeting history, which should make that a little less rough. So that is going to be the end of the video. We have made quite a bit of GP to forward that. We are so far in the green this episode. It's probably been one of the best bonds we've had on this account, probably in its lifetime. We have made so much money, and it's nice to be able to go and do things like quests and like stuff away from money making as well. To also progress if you can. We've done a serious amount of quests in this episode, probably more in like the one episode than I've done throughout the rest of this account. we've really made some big moves. And in the next episode, we're going to go and push that final length of the Temple of Celestine and really go and unlock the big progressive thing of the ancient curses to have for prayer. That's going to wrap the video up. Really hope you've enjoyed. Again, drop me any comments of series or episodes or things you want me to do on the channel down below, whether it's for 7-day bond in this series or some money makers or some guides. I'm always here to make some videos for you guys as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed. If you are brand new, please make sure to hit that subscription button. Obviously, we're going to come with some more content. And go and check the poll out I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.